So the disease I have discussed with you. So what are the symptoms? The symptoms are four, and internally every entrepreneur knows about it. Most of the bankers know about it. CAs know about it. That's why I say it is a systemic disease. It is not a disease of a single component of the economy. So if you have taken a COVID loan moratorium for all the 6 months till August 31, then there is a very high likelihood you are in stress. You may be a standard account, but you have a stress and you have to seriously look at it. And you know very well, if your actual stock, if you think it is less than the stock that is shown in the books, then you have stress. Same goes with the debtor. Reverse is creditor. Your actual creditor may be more what you have to pay outside. But what is shown in the books is less. So these are all the classic symptoms of restructuring. Not of restructuring, of the disease that once you have it, once you have it, you have to restructure and then make sure that this is not really happening in future for you. So restructuring is not a rocket science. It is a very simple thing. Okay, you have a profit after tax. Then you add back depreciation, add back interest. After doing that, last year there was an investment in stock, debtors and creditors. Current year there is an investment. There is a difference. It is not going to be exactly same. So current year minus previous year, there is a difference. That difference is change in working capital. Similarly, you would want to buy machinery, like in or do some investments, or go for an expansion, or even on an existing plant, roughly 5% of the machine will come for replacement capital expenditure year after year after year. You cannot stop any of that. The change in capital expenditure. These are all the essential things that you require to run the business. So you cannot stop that. Once you do that, you have a resultant free cash flow to the firm. If you look at it, there are negatives and then positive. I have just given some numbers. I mean, they mean nothing. The point I'm trying to make it is, once you have a free cash flow, it is this free cash flow with which you will be able to service the receivables. You determine the free cash flows, and if it comes negative or if it is less than the loan and interest repayment obligations for that particular current year, then we are in trouble. We have to find a way of repaying. Then the next classic way happens. We go to NBFC and take unsecured loan at 18% and then mess up the working further. So this goes on, and all these can be stopped now. So have a realistic cash flow estimate based on the current scenario, based on the downside with COVID, based on everything, every other parameter, your actual stock, actual receivables, and arrive at a free cash flow to the firm and tell the bank, this is the cash flow actually I am going to get over the period of 5 years. And it is through which I have to service the debt. Now let us sit, talk, and then do the restructuring. This is the best method. This is the method I advocate.